Hello, everybody! I am Dark Alchemist Lazarus. I am playing the new update to Path of Exile 2. I've been excited for the Huntress, so I'm playing that. I am joined by Sandrum, my brother, who I
Oh,
believe is also playing the Huntress.
yes.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey, you got a little something on your face there, guy. Ooh, spear.
Charge, 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 charge.
Oh, 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 ha! Javelin! 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 And a little buckler. Oh yeah, that's the new thing, right? Bucklers. Okay, I'm gonna make that right there. And we're just gonna clear that slot. Okay. So I probably have to parry right as the attack, right? Like that's
Nope.
What?
It's just like holding up your shield as a warrior. You just hold your shield up, and if you get hit, you parry. You cannot parry ranged attacks that
Fair.
are far away. You can do them if you're right next to the monster, unless you have a shield or like a node that does that.
Yeah, parrying range attacks has pretty much always never been a thing.
Oh, I
At least
found the
not without
cemetery.
like feats or talents or some shit.
Yeah, I think there's a unique shield that lets you parry, have like infinite parry range for attacks, or like projectiles.
Whirlwind slash. Ha! Right, yeah, right. If I walk out of it, it explodes.
It also picks up elemental effects off the ground to make it do elemental damage.
It also blinds people, from what I recall. I am blind and cannot see.
What is this? Oh,
I
hi,
don't know.
Wisp.
I don't know what it is. I'm not where you're at. Your game downloaded faster than mine.
Not my fault your computer is slow.
It's not my computer, it's the internet. My internet sucks ass.
Same difference.
No. My computer is quite fast. Ow. Ow. Ouchies. You porcupine crabs hurt so
Come back here.
bad.
Ah.
Flying clear felt? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, alright. Thank you, game. I will do just that. I will find Clearfell.
Well, no, I don't want to be in the teleport thing. I don't want to go into the mushroom pit, Mushroom Man. Come back here, Mushroom
Ow.
Man. Stop
Ow.
teleporting around the arena.
What did that do for me? What does parry actually do? I see the little
Uh,
red node, but like
It takes 50. You block all damage like it was a block. The person takes, when it has that little red thing on, they take 400% more stun buildup, and the melee attacks do 50% more damage.
so it does a lot for you.
It does a lot for attack builds, yes. Ow, 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 ow. The fuck? I just got 3 exalted orbs.
Yeah, they did say like they were gonna vastly improve the drop rate of stuff like that, didn't they?
I did.
I did not die.
Support gem.
Oh my god! The first boss just gave me a unique, by the way.
Yeah, I did not get any of that, so you and your stupid luck.
Off rip! I can't believe off rip! The very first boss I kill, and I get a unique bow. Holy shit. Do I want the higher attack damage? I don't know. 30% increased parry damage. Like, do I want the evasion? Those are projectile damage. I don't. Actually, I kind of do want projectile damage, though, right? Because isn't my spear
depends.
also a projectile as I chuck it?
If your attack, so that doesn't do weapon damage. So if it says projectile, it will boost your skills that have the projectile tag. So if you threw your spear, yes.
Yeah, how many spear throws do I get in terms of abilities is the question.
Oh, I can support parry with.
Flash, yeah. Increase the blind duration. Increase damage against hit enemies that have blind. That's pretty good. So when they're in your whirlwind, you do more damage. That's pretty good. Cannot be critically hit while parrying. Block chance, increased parry debuff time. 25% increased defenses from equipped shield. Stalk and leap, so transitioning between parry and, or not parry, but projectile and melee damage, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how to build this character yet. Huh. Elemental damage with attacks. Okay. That seems good, right? Because that's what we do.
I don't think I need disengage.
I don't know.
I'm not really doing any of the projectile stuff.
Do
So
I
there's
want
no reason for me to.
does aggravating bleeding do?
Doubles bleed damage. It makes it as if the target, because bleed does more damage if they're moving. Aggravated bleed just does that damage regardless if they're moving or not.
Ah. Okay.
And it's a really big multiplier for bleed damage.
And then you can get Crimson Assault, which is bleeding you inflict as aggravated at all times, but the base duration is 1 second.
I don't know if that's useful or not.
What is the base duration for bleeding, I guess, is the
5
question.
seconds. At least with Rake.
No, that's it. 5 seconds by default. So it's only 1 second, so you probably only get 1 tick, but it at least as a base. But it will always be aggravated.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's worth it or not, because I don't know the damage calculation on bleed.
Let's see. It deals physical damage over time, lasts 5 seconds. Damage from being bypass energy. So bleeding deals extra 100% damage while the target is moving or if the bleeding is aggravated. Physical damage from hits contributes to bleeding magnitude. Only damage dealt to life will contribute to bleeding. Damage does not contribute to bleeding chance, so it cannot be inflicted without explicit source of bleeding chance. The base magnitude of bleeding is physical damage per second equal to 15% of the pre-mitigated physical damage of the hit that inflicted it. This magnitude is not further affected by any modifiers to the damage you deal. Okay, so its base is 15% of the damage you dealt.
Or would have dealt.
Would
Not
have dealt.
Exactly.
What was the...
All right.
Oh, so pre-mitigation is actually better because it's
Before defenses.
before defenses were applied. Oh, so bleed is actually strong.
Yeah, but you can only have one bleed.
Yeah, but repeated hits increase the magnitude. As long as you're dealing damage to the person. Like, actual life damage.
Wait. They do?
That's what it says here in bleeding. Physical damage from hits contributes to bleeding magnitude. Only damage dealt to life will contribute to bleeding. The base magnitude of bleeding is, the base magnitude is not affected, though. This magnitude is not further affected by any modifiers to the damage you deal. Wait, that's confusing then. It says that it increases, but then it also says it's not further affected.
Okay, so it doesn't matter about the hit. So, like, it doesn't matter if, like, you have to hit the enemy, but it's like... So... how do I explain it?
But point is, repeated hits will increase the magnitude, which will increase the overall damage of the bleed.
Yeah, no, you can only have one, and it doesn't... They don't stack, and it doesn't get bigger the more you hit a bleeding target. It's just, you hit a thing, and it's bleeding.
Physical damage from hits contributes to bleeding magnitude.
Yeah, it's so the only physical damage inflict... So that's saying only physical damage affects bleed, unless otherwise stated. So, like, if you have elemental damage on your spear, that doesn't help bleed. So like if you have a skill that does 1,000 lightning damage, you'll have no bleed damage at all
Okay.
because only physical.
I think I see what you're saying. So, in other words, if you want to go the bleed route, you are going pure physical damage.
Physical
You're not
damage,
going to
yes.
focus on any sort of...
There are a couple of things that might change that. For instance, there was the witch thing that was like, oh yeah, elemental damage affects bleed. So you could have elemental damage that helped.
Hold on, I'm just going to look it up. Hold on. Bleed. I'm just going to put bleed nodes and see just how many there actually are.
There's a lot.
So there's
Now,
these ones over
they
here.
have added a couple more.
Wait. 20% chance for attacks to apply incision.
Incision is a 10% chance increase to bleed damage, or not bleed damage, but 10% chance to cause bleeding.
Incision debuff, which causes the affected target to gain increasingly higher chance to be inflicted with bleeding when hit. All incision stacks are removed when bleeding is inflicted. So 10% chance every time you hit until you cause a bleed. That's kind of strong, actually.
I mean, Rake just has a 100% chance to bleed, so you have to have some other ability to apply.
There actually isn't that many nodes that do bleeding, actually. There's like 3 clusters that I'm seeing.
There's like 5 clusters, my dude. They're all down near the strength guy.
Oh, I see. They're way over here.
Yeah, because bleed is typically a strength thing.
Inflict bleeding on hit. Increase the magnitude of bleeding you inflict. Over here. 20% chance to aggravate bleeding on targets you hit with empowered attacks. Over down here. Bleeding to be aggravated when inflicted against enemies on jagged ground. There's like a huge node right here. Holy shit. Chance to aggravate bleeding on targets you hit. 10% chance, that's pretty good. Attack hits aggravated any bleeding on targets which is older than 4 seconds. Bleeding duration. Reflect bleeding on hit. Bleeding duration. Bleeding duration. Bleeding hit. Magnitude. Magnitude. Chance to inflict bleeding. 250 to accuracy against bleeding enemies. Bleeding inflict deals damage 10% faster. Increase attack damage against bleeding enemies. Magnitude of bleeding. Magnitude of bleeding. And then 5% chance. And more damage against a bleeding target. Huh. Okay, so that involves incision there. 10% chance to apply. Jeez, 10% chance for attack hits to apply 10 incision.
Yeah, the only reason I'm even considering it is because there's a lot of things is like you do more damage if they have incision. Like you do more bleed damage with they have incision. But since I have an ability that guarantees me a bleed, I have to find some other way to do damage.
Did I misspell that? I did. There's hardly anything that involves incision. Okay. Just the 2 nodes. Okay, well let's I'm gonna increase my attack damage first off. We're going DPS route anyway, so I'll have to look at the ascensions too to kind of really have a good idea of what I want.
I was going to go the ritualist for the extra ring and the silly headhunter buff stuff. but I'm also now thinking of going Amazon for crit shenanigans.
Crit shenanigans could be good.
Looks to be a decent sort, that one.
Explosive spear.
That's a really fun one. I like explosive spear a lot.
Barrage? Oh, so barrage is now a spear and a bow skill. Okay. I was like, why do I have barrage?
Barrage is just a projectile spell. It's a spell that's projectile.
Yeah, but it used to just say a volley of arrows. Now it says a volley of arrows or spears. Empowering your next bow or spear attack to repeat multiple times. Consumes your friendly charges to add additional repeats. I can't wait till we get primal.
I want the druid very badly.
Fangs of Frost. Lightning Spear. Spearfield. Twister. Disengage. We'll go on the explosive spear first.
Welcome to the camp of the lost. I feel this love.
Yeah,
These are just
Rake
the
is so
sentences
strong
of
right now. I don't.
Oh, right. I have absolutely no muns.
A woman without a place to call home.
Like, none.
Yeah, you start a new league. There's nothing. You have nothing. Gotta do all the quests again. Ooh, a strong box.
There's more bows now. There's 7 bows total now. Ooh. There's 8 spears?
Yeah, they added a ton of items.
I didn't think spears were going to start off with so many, though.
The only one that they showed was that one that does like weird fire and bleed stuff.
There's still only 2 freaking crossbows, though. A lot more shields, obviously, because now they have bucklers. There are so many helmets. Oh my god. Same for body armor. Boots. Gloves. Good lord. Only 6 stabs, 5 quivers. Lots of maces, though. Good lord. There's still only 5 wands. Sad. Quite a few rings. Quite a few amulets. There's unique flasks?
Yes. I don't think I've gotten one yet, but that has always been a thing. Well, the new thing now is they have unique charms.
What? Also, they moved where you exit the town.
Yes.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't. Alright, I guess I'm going to Clearfell.
What I'm going to do is...
There's so much difference. This is not Clearfell. This is a weird... Oh! Ow. Wow. Okay. I died immediately.
Yeah, those guys that put the explosions on the floor, they hit a lot harder than they used to, so be careful.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up there, buddy. I'm already dead.
I've been saying I've been dying to them the whole time. I don't know what you're...
I should have gotten disengaged.
Do not stand in the explodey circles. They're bad for your health, as it turns out.
Shocker, isn't it? Clearfell, the whole map is way different. What the fuck? This is not the layout.
It is now.
I don't like it.
You say that a lot.
Because I don't like it. It's fine. It's just weird. It's just throwing my ADHD off because my ADHD is like, this is not right. Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this. Oh, can you only have one spear active?
The exploding spear, yes.
Oh, that's dumb.
But if you use a frenzy charge, it explodes immediately.
Yeah, doesn't it also like leave a bunch of fire on the ground too, in like a cool like X pattern? I mean, it's great for these undead that don't move fast, but that is a long detonation time. On like wolves and stuff, you have to throw it at your feet and just do it that way.
Ow. Ow. Gotta be careful. There are things that you cannot...
Oh, I do have some spare monies, so I am going to be getting the DLC to Elden Ring finally, the Shadow of the Erd Tree, because I haven't been able to do that in a long, like, at all. I'm trying to see if I can convince Iron Lung to join us, Iron Liver to join us.
Oh, so like full four-person co-op Blood
Yeah.
Run 2?
You can apparently go up to 6, but they've never played Elden Ring. And so I think it would be hilarious to have their first playthrough and then, I don't know, maybe lead them into certain events.
I mean,
And traps.
I have not completely beaten Elden Ring.
I thought you did.
Nope. So
The only
it'll
thing
be
that's
fun
gonna-
for everybody.
The only thing that's gonna suck for me is I want my flasks, and all of those are in the DLC area only.
DLC, yes.
And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a while before I get them. Oh my gosh. That explosive spear does do a lot of damage though when you get to pop off. I don't know where that spear was going.
Oh no, Rake is so strong. I was considering going to Elemental and throwing fire spears around because it felt like fun, but when I got Rake, it's like, oh, this is a thing. If you do go bleed and you go Rake, Get stomping ground. It is very strong right now.
Stomping ground, you say?
Yeah, the one that lets you, whenever you take a step, it puts the shockwave on the floor.
Oh?
Yeah, it works with fucking with Rake, because Rake is a technically it's a I mean the spirit is near. There's no spirit here, my guy. You lied to me.
It can sense what you cannot. Do. Bada bee da bee boo. I didn't say you could bring them back from the dead. You bitch. I am going to be going to bed soon because I'm very tired. But I wanted to play a little bit of this before I went to bed because...
Ah, Rake, it feels so good. I have a feeling Rake is going to get a rebalance mid-like patch.
I mean... nerfs all around!
I mean, the reason they couldn't nerf the Huntress is because they didn't... they didn't...
They didn't want people being mad at her at launch.
No, they didn't want to... No, not that. It's just that they added a ton of new stuff. And so they're like... We don't know what's going to... Like, I almost guarantee the interaction between Rake and the Stomping Ground, I don't think was intended.
I have received reports of a number of villagers hiding at the Clearfell logging site. Travel there and convey my order to
Oh, this is a new mechanic.
refusing my authority should be considered
Where's the...
as you see fit, but bring their bodies back to the manor.
I mean, is this... Where's the last enemy? Strongbox?
What is that?
There's no more enemies, Strongbox. Well, I guess I just don't get that strongbox because there's no more enemies to kill.
Oh, okay, that's weird that that's still marked there, but alright. It's fine. Here's a waypoint. There's the mud burrow.
I just follow the giant tracks. Do the hunter thing, Huntress.
I don't wanna. Oh, my fun little spark build got nerfed so bad. It is so bad. They like third.
Oh,
They reduced my amount of sparks by almost a third, I think it was, because now it's like 6 instead of like the 14. Right, I forget. M is
Forget
not map, it's the store, and I don't understand why.
Microtransactions.
God. It's the button for the fucking world's U. It's U. Why is it U? Okay, there was no other. I couldn't remember if there was. I didn't know if there was any new events in the Mud Bro, but it looks like it's still just go in and kill Mr. He hurts a lot more now.
Want me to come beat him up?
I'll be fine. I just gotta stop being dumb. I'm also rocking the basic spear, so... I stunned him! Beat his ass! Oh, I'm dying. How am I not dead? I don't know. I literally sat in his poison like a dumbass. Stop running away, you bastard! Alright, I did it. That was not easy though. Good lord. That was much harder than it used to be. Okay, I'm not gonna keep the... I'm not gonna keep that. Enough. Nope, I don't actually want to go to town. But the thing wouldn't leave me alone until I did. Right, I can't do that. So, upgrade that. That's a good spell. I'd like to pick up Ashen Staff, but no. Okay. Do. Wanted to get back here before it reset. So I gotta find my way to the Grellwood, which is probably gonna be way over there. I am dodge rolling to move faster. Is it faster? Probably not. Is it cooler? Absolutely not. A chest up here. There we go. Hi.
It's you. Not sure I'd ever see you again after. Well, you know. The what's done.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip your dialogue.
Now's your chance to make it right. The spirit is near, or at least a form of it. Approach, and the hunt begins. Ready? Go on then. Try and keep up. Don't lose sight of it.
Oh, this thing moves fast.
You still got see now. Power those forbidden gems give you. The spirit may be silent, but I'll thank you for all that's happened. It feels right hunting alongside you again. These wisps, follow them long enough. Maybe we'll come to understand why they're here. Or maybe we won't. Either way, we keep hunting.
So she was outcasted because she used the fucking...
Use the skill gem, yes.
Huh. Seems like a shitty thing to be outcasted for.
The skill gems are considered, I guess, occult magic would be kind of the
okay.
like not natural magic.
Only the Count saw
Primal!
We must free it somehow. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his robe.
I don't know. Like,
Runes that imbue the Count's blade
there's a lot of lore in this game
and only ancient
that you
runes
can go
break it.
look up.
There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. You should search the area. There may still be power in some of those centuries-old relics. Then you will know how to forge them, bring the runes to him, and then, perhaps, we shall find some answers. I'll wait here.
I'll wait here. Oh! The actual world map has changed drastically as well. Weird. Same general layout, it looks like, maybe? I don't know. Like, same... Oh, huh. Weird. Okay.
What do you do? A 24% chance to maim on hit.
Okay.
That is definitely a better spear. So on the floor you go.
I think I just crashed.
Did you go to town?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. I told you.
It says something has been sterilized by, and then something else. Okay. Well, you know what? That's
Going to bed?
perfectly fine. I think that is a good time for me to cut away and get some sleep.
Alright, good night.
Good night, and to all of you out there that watched this episode, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Good night.